Hey guys, thanks for visiting my channel, and I am excited to bring to you a new city skyline series. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna do, but I could play this game forever. So I hope you're in for a ride. Now I've played this game for a while now. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm new, but there are a lot of things that I'm still learning. So we're going to learn them together. I'm going to start a new game, and before I do that, I usually try not to use mods when I play these games, but if you've ever played this game, you know firsthand, traffic is a nightmare. So, what I recommend is this mod right here called Move It 1.8.0. Precision engineering is kind of up to you. You don't really need it. Traffic Manager President Edition. Look on YouTube. There's some really good instructional videos on exactly how to use this, but this one right here is a lifesaver. We're gonna turn unlimited money off because we're gonna play for real now. So I would recommend getting at least the Traffic Manager and the Move It. And what Move It does is it allows you to move, if you build a curved road and it looks kind of funky, you can kind of straighten it out. Traffic Manager, I'll show you what that does. It does wonders. So let's start a new game. I did download, I tried to minimize the amount of buildings and such that I downloaded, but I'll show you in game some things that I did do. I want to try, this is a new map that I got called Copper Creek. I got it off the Steam Workshop. So let's go ahead and start that. Alright, so this is the town that we start with. This is the block that we start with. Some good water flow, some good forestry. There's no train intersection, which I'm not in love with, but let me turn my game volume down. Okay. But we probably eventually could unlock some. Let's see. Maybe not. I don't see any train inlets. Alright, so we might have to build a city with no trains, or at least no outbound trains. We could do trains like within the city to carry goods from industry to commercial. So this is our only inlet. Okay, so let me start off by saying this. First of all, we're going to pause it. Pause the game. Every city that I've built largely ends up being the same. I build a road. Let me get my road tool. I build a road kind of going like this. I build a road going like this. And it works out okay in the beginning. I connected those accidentally. Works out okay in the beginning, but boy, once you get to 15, 20,000 population in your city, it's just a mess. So what I end up doing is, so I'll put a bunch of residential over here, and I'll put commercial over here, and I'll put industry way down here, and I kind of keep them blocked off from each other. And my whole thinking was, I don't want the pollution from the industry to affect residential. However, that's not the right way to do it. Ideally, you wanna kind of mix up your zoning. You don't want to zone, for instance, this whole section residential and this whole section commercial, because that's what causes the traffic problems, everybody trying to get into the commercial. What you want to do is just, the best advice about this game is, think of it in real life. If you live in small town USA and you have a little grocery store in your town and you have a big shopping district 10 miles away, most of the time you're going to go to your little grocery store, thereby cutting the traffic over to the big commercial area. So that's what I'm going to try and do with this one. Also, what I end up doing is I'm really bad with getting into grids, and I don't want to do that with this episode, with this city. I want to make some unorthodox, more realistic roads. Unless you live in a big city, you don't live in a village or a town or even a city that is laid out in grid pattern. It's very boring. It's very monotonous. So I'm gonna try and do a lot of curved roads and such. So let's go ahead and get. Also, I wanted to mention DLCs. There's a lot of DLC for this game. The only DLC that I'm running right now is the mass transit, which also can help with your traffic issues. And the reason I got that one is because I always struggle with traffic. So there's you'll see once we get further in, but mass transit unlocks a lot of there's monorails, there's roads with dedicated bus lines, there's roads with monorails on them, there's all that stuff. So it allows you to better control the traffic in your city, so your Sims can get to where they need to go without necessarily having to drive. So I'm gonna start now. I was gonna take this road and see, I was just gonna fall into the same pattern I always do. So let's not. Let's do let's start right off the bat with a 4-lane highway. Yeah, a 4-lane highway. Boy, I wish we had 4-lane one way. See if we have 2-lane one way, 6-lane one way. I think there's a mod. I might go grab that before the next episode. I think there's a mod where you can get 4-lane one-way highway. Because this right now, oddly enough, is 3-lane. And we're going to go into 4-lane and it's 2-way, so we can't do that. So we have to either go 6 or 2. And I guess we're going to go 2, at least for now. Because it's not a city yet. We don't even have population. Alright. Let's just try and curve out a little bit. Let's go here. I'm going to go over into this area. for what it's worth, I have absolutely no plan right now for road layouts. I'm thinking this eventually maybe will be a main highway that could go over here, and then we'll do a bunch of off ramps. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. We'll see. We also have to watch our money, because I do a lot of off-camera play where I do unlimited money just because I like to build. But it's a bad habit to get into, because then you don't know how to manage money. So for now, let's just start here. Alright, first thing we need, residential. We'll just do some... Oh, you know what they're gonna need? They're gonna need to get back on the highway. Alright, let's do this. Let's go right along the river. And yeah, we'll just go to here, and we'll put curved roads on. We'll try and stick, let me get up here so I can see. You gonna let me curve like that? Alright, let's try and keep it gridlocked. And we'll make this straight. Let's just go right down to this road. Okay, that's not the right road. Alright, so no, we want that facing the other way. You know, you would think it'd get the hint, like we're going this way. What a pain. Alright. So they can come in here. There's not too much. These are not too close together. It'll work for now. Now, before we lay down, let's lay down some little side roads, get some residential. We'll do, oops, let's take it off that. Actually, you know what? Let's do a curve. Let's go right around this. Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep it going. Well, that's not pretty. Do I need to go all the way out here? Well, that ain't pretty at all, is it? You know, your city's got to be functional, and it's got to be... But it's got to be pretty, too. You got to have a pretty city. Alright, let's see. Here... Now, can we curve it? Oh, what if I go down here? That might work. Okay. Let's do that. Now, we'll build, we're gonna do, let's put it on curve. Like I said, we're gonna build some funky little roads. Let's go up here and let's curve it around this way. And let's go like this. I just wanted to curve a little. Actually, this one can connect. Nah. Yeah, that can connect right there, I guess. And then, actually, what we can do is, let's do a straight road right off of this, and we'll kind of use up this space here. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, we need water. Now, if you're watching this video, I don't know if you're interested in the game, if you own the game. So my apologies if I kind of go into talking about something that you might already know or you might have already figured out. This is another mod that I downloaded, large water pumping station. I try not to put it down too quick because look at the cost. We need a water intake, okay? And this is something that most people learn the hard way. Your water intake and your water drain cannot be too close to each other. And you have to look at the way the water's flowing, okay? So the water is flowing this way. So our intake has to be up here. I mean, we could do it up here, but we'll do it right here just because it's closer to our city and it's going to save us money on piping right now. So put this right here, and then the drain has to go, I mean, you could do it like right here. The water's flowing this way, so really, it's fine. But let's put it just a little bit away here. Now, the reason you're doing this is sucking water in and feeding it to your city. This is taking wastewater out and dumping it into the river. If you have the water pump down here and the drain up here, all that poop water that's coming out is going to flow down here and get sucked right back up, and your whole city's going to get sick. And probably die. Piping, you can actually, these can connect. That's fine. That's not going to make anybody sick. I'm going to build the first part of the city. Yeah. You know what? Let's just... How are we doing on money? We're okay. Let's just do this. And we'll make a whole loop. Because it doesn't really... You can connect to the poop pipe. It's fine. And we'll just draw this off here. And this will take up the whole thing. You want to try and be somewhat efficient. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. This is all underground. It's more of a money management thing. Like, why have a pipe running here when I don't need it? That's all covered. If it's in blue, it's covered with water. And last but not least, we need power. Because your pumping station and your drain both need to run on power. We could put this down, but right now... let's just do a wind turbine. There's not a lot of wind here. See how it says 6 whatever that is, milliwatts. Ooh, we got quite a bit over here. 7. I think the max is 8. It doesn't look like we're gonna get 8. 6. You want to try and put it where you get 8 if you can. It doesn't look like we can. Now, we're getting 6 here, we're getting 8 here. I'm sorry, 7 here. So we're only getting 1 more. But if we put these out here, we have to run power lines all the way over there. So is it really worth it? I don't think so. I'm gonna... Ooh, 2. No, yeah, we're not doing that. This is gonna be kinda ugly to start, but I will move this after. We're gonna put it right here to get 6. That's gonna automatically connect that. We'll run a power line over to our pump. And then... That actually works out good because I was gonna run power lines over here, but see how this is already covering that? If we zone this and they build here first, these will all connect. So that actually worked out good. I want the paint bucket tool. I'm just going to start off in here. Let's get some zoning in here. Alright, now, the reason I paused that while I did all that is because it's a money management thing. Um, I'm laying down utilities and roads, and I don't have any residents, so somebody's got to pay for that, and I think that's me. So why not pause it instead of letting time pass? And as that time passes, you're not gaining any income. Now that we have zoning down, we can go ahead and unpause it. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. We've got our inlet, we've got our outlet, we've got power, we've got water. All right, let's see if they build. We did pretty good, and we got 33,000. And yep, they're gonna go ahead and start building. Now they're not gonna be happy right off the bat because these are loud. I don't know if you live anywhere that has these. I live in upstate New York, and these are everywhere now, and they're super loud. A lot of people are not happy. Me personally, I live in a village, so we don't have them right near us. But out in the countryside and the farmlands, they have these, and they are not happy about them. Wow, look at them build. Yeah, they. We should probably zone some more. Now, what I'm thinking is to start off with, we'll get some residential over here. Maybe a few little commercial spots over there to mix it in, like I was talking about before. I'm gonna try and catch myself because I was just gonna say we'll do some commercial over here, and then we'll throw industry over here, and that's the trap that I always get into. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just how my head thinks that cities work, because I don't live in one. But that's not efficient. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need some more residential right off the bat. I'd kind of like to put some commercial. What if we just went down here? We gotta be careful not to zone. I don't want to zone along here because that's the city inlet. We don't want people living there. Now the power should, yeah. See how the power all connects like that? So we didn't have to run the lines. I really wanted to start over here, but we don't have to run the lines for that. I know our water's okay because we did. Yeah, we zoned everything out. Come on, you can build your residential. You say you want some, and there's all this over here. Get building. Alright, commercial's getting up a little bit. Let's go ahead and zone. I want to zone right here and right here to start. Let's see if they build up. And this is another efficiency thing, because not only am I mixing this in so they can just shop right here instead of using the roads to go way over, wherever, but my power is going to flow through there. Because once power hits a building, if another building is built next to it, the power transfers automatically. So the more I keep, see how it's all transferring just from this one wind turbine. So if I zoned here, which I think I did, when they start building here, the power will connect. And then I can zone here and the power will connect there. See how it's connecting? Now they want industry. Boy, I don't like to do this. But should I just put some, industry is so, it pollutes so bad. Let's do, yeah, what if we just did some down here? Boy, there's a lot of demand for that. These people are not going to be happy because they're going to get smogged out. But that's all I'm going to do for now. So they can live right here, they can shop right here, and they can work right here. And they can work in the shops if they want. Now what we got to keep an eye on is our power. Oh, we're good. We're only consuming 2, whatever that is. We're going to call it milliwatts. From the duration of this series, it's milliwatts. I don't know what the actual measurement is. We are going to have to build something else. At that point, I might build one over... But there's no wind over there. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Alright, so we're just waiting for some residents. We have some, but our weekly income's negative. Boy, that industry just does not want to build up, does it? So while we're waiting for this to just kind of take off, I just want to mention, if you guys could leave a like below, I would greatly appreciate that. Like I said, I am doing a series on this, so there's going to be many more videos to come. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can get notified whenever I post a new one. I'm going to try and do, I don't know how often. I don't want to commit to anything. I don't know how often I'm going to do it. You know, if I had my way about it, I'd record 3 of these a day. But, you know, we have lives. Boy, industry. They want industry. So yeah, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Leave any comments below if you think there's anything you want me to try, anything you think I should be doing differently. I do read the comments. Come on, someone up there. Alright. There's a whole slew of people coming in. Where are you guys going? Let's try and click on one. Where are you going? The forest residents. Look at it. Come on, click on it. Come on. You son of a... Boy, you gotta be quick. These cars are quick. Ah, they're all moving in. Oh, look at them all. That's an awful lot of people that just went in that one house. Now, why did they park over there? Oh, they moved into that house. Ooh, that's a nice one. It sure is a nice house. And there's this little guy over here. I don't know if anyone lives there. There's 2 teenagers and 4 adults. Okay. Alright. Now, they want more industry. We haven't unlocked districts yet. Otherwise, I would put some industry over here and I would create a district of forestry. Now, in all the games I've played with City Skylines, districts is something I haven't really ventured into. So I want to do that in this series. I want to learn how to do that. I more or less do my districts by zoning, and I don't think that's the right way to do it. Well, you need water? You got water. Was that water? You got water. You stop your crying. Should I do a little road out here? I could do a little road out here. You know, I could even connect that one. Yeah, I could do that. Alright, it's probably going to cause traffic. Let's do a curve, because you know what I said. And we can zone a little more here. Excuse me. Okay, look at our industrial demand is nothing. Nothing. It's right down. See, I kind of like this. There's this little shopping street. You know, they don't even have to take their cars. They could just walk over. Oh, that's another thing that I haven't really ventured into is paths. And we haven't unlocked them yet, I don't think. No, we haven't. Hey, we're turning a profit. But paths, from what I understand, are extremely useful, especially when you get a bigger city. The traffic usually is fine until you get to somewhere around 20. You got no power? Somewhere around 20,000 population, and then it starts getting hectic. Then everybody wants to come into your city, and this. I had just built a city where this was so backed up that it was off the map. I couldn't even see it. Now we got a power issue going on. What's the problem? What's the problem is? What's the pro? Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. You know what it is? You do know what it is, don't you? We need more power. There's nothing more attractive than when you enter a city and there's windmills just right there. You know, it's fine. Whatever. 5? 2. Yeah, we're definitely not going out there. 4. Boy. 5. I'd like to get 6, but I can't unless... it won't let me go over here. You see, they can't be too close. I don't want to destroy any homes. We're not going to put people out of their homes just to get power, because that's not right. What about in here? 5. Well, that looks a little darker, doesn't it? 5. 5. Anything over here? No. 4, 5. I think 5 is all we're gonna get, guys. Boy, I mean, I could. You know what? We have the money. Let's go out here. Can we get 8 out here anywhere? No, it's all 7. We're gonna build right on the edge of this, because we have the money. We're doing good. And we're just gonna run a power line. Um, 2200. We're gonna run a power line. Wonder if it'll let me. Yeah, that'll work. And that'll all connect. Get you some power. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's still not a lot. It's consuming half of what we are producing, but you know, maybe next episode we'll plop this down. We just need to make sure. We need to make sure that one of the big problems with these is you got to make sure that trucks can get to it to deliver the or coal or whatever it is that it delivers to it. So I might build it along here. And then the noise pollution won't affect our residents too much. And if I do that, I'm going to have to probably build a little crossroad here for the trucks to get to. We'll figure that out in the next episode. But for now, boy, residents want to move in. Look at that green. It shot right up when I wasn't even paying attention, huh? Let's go ahead and put some here. Get in there. Get in there. Where else? Should we do along? Yeah, we can keep going along this road. That'll look alright. See, I'm all about. I want it to be a pretty city. I don't want just efficiency. I think that's enough, at least for now. We've got no demand for commercial. Everybody's happy shopping where they're shopping. Everybody's got jobs. We're gonna eventually. Oh, so what's our milestones here? Oh, we're almost at the first one. We need 440. And then we can unlock healthcare, education, garbage. We can start getting our people learned up real good. Landfill, take care of our garbage. Yeah, medical clinic. I was going to end it, but you know what? Let's hang out and let's get our city growing here and get that... Oh man, that pollution's ugly. Let's get that population up so we can unlock that. We are turning a good profit here. Just, you know, for starting out. Jeez. Ugh. Alright. Now I lost. Sorry about that. Lost my mouse. Yeah, we haven't unlocked taxes. We haven't unlocked... Hey, there we go. We did it. So... Now, here's the thing. When you first start out... Boy, where did we go? When we first start out a city, you know, it's... I don't know if you want to call it derogatory or whatever you want to call it. Stereotypical, I guess, maybe the word. But if your people are too smart, they won't work in the industry. So if you overeducate them, they won't work here. So you got to be careful with that. Jeez, we're popular. Look at this. We are a popular city. Already, we're going to put these over here. Although, you know, they're not even building on it. I don't know why they're acting like they want to. I'm just going to zone the rest of this off just for grins. They're starting to. Let's go ahead and put a landfill. I don't like the landfill too close to the residence. We'll put that right there. Alright, how much we got left? 42,000. Let's put a healthcare in. We like our people healthy. Now, this is the problem with building the curved roads. Is trying to find somewhere you can put this where it reaches everybody. See the green? It doesn't want to put it there. See the green? So like if I put it over here, it doesn't reach too well over here. Maybe along this road would be okay. I don't want to take up any of that. What about like right in here? This might be alright. Put it right here. Well, that's not hitting anybody. What's going on? Why? What's the problem? Space already occupied. By what? No, it ain't. I feel like that could reach at least our little tiny city that we have going. And I think you can do the elementary school fine. Once you start getting into the high school and college, that's when they're overeducated. We don't want to put it by the pollution. That's just mean. You know, same thing. Getting it... What if we put it like right along the main drag here? See, it doesn't get in there. Oh, boy. I want to put it in there. What if we put it like right along here? Then it's not going to get over there. Boy, that's the only thing I don't like with the curved roads. Going along here. No. I feel like somewhere over here is like the most optimal. Like it barely reaches some of those areas, but Alright, we'll put it there. Hey, everybody's happy. I mean, it reached them because they're happy, right? Alright, so this is our little city. Let's not call it a city. It's not a city. This is our little township of Springdale. Okay? This is not Springdale. I don't know what we want to call it. Well, you guys leave some comments below. What should we call this town? What should we name it? Let's name it something clever. I'm all about clever names. Leave a comment below. What do you think we should name it? I'll look through them. Pick one. I'm sure you guys got some good ideas. And we're really gonna have to redesign this, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. So, oh my God, that's disgusting. Look at that. Yeah, that's just, you know, if one of you guys are building a city downstream from me, I apologize, because it ain't gonna be pretty. Alright, so in some of the future episodes, we don't really have a traffic problem right now. We don't have anything that we need to move, so we'll get into some of these plugins in maybe the next few episodes. Once we start getting up there, you know, we're not even at 1,000 residents yet. But once we start getting up there, you know, I'll dig into that. I'll try and go in depth of what I do know. There's some things in here I haven't used. You know, so I'll let you know what I do know and what I think is more beneficial. So, thanks for spending your time with me, and we will see you in the next episode.
Oh, life ain't a ding-dong. If I could take you up in boom, 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 tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.